The 21 fixture is becoming more good to end the season. One more game to go. Want to still go down, both sides know that important teams to maximize themselves the rights of results in this game. It is with the hope of mindset of victory, where both sides know that important it is for the victory for maximum 3 points. It's been an outstanding last 3 matches for Sapphire FC. They will be coming into these to continue their superiority. So Atlantic business. The first encounter, the first leg meeting of the school side, 2 goals to 1. We're back in action today. For another great fixture type of the match day 21 fixture. The end of 2025 season. Two changes in the starting lineup of Sapphire facing Atlantic business in this game. Dipo alongside Dixon Daniel. And the 2 changes into the starting lineup for this game. As they will have their best of time as well. This express their feelings to be trusted as well, fighting for the place. Sapphire in goal. It's the main Remilekun. Was introduced in the second half of the game against Imperial away from nowhere. They defeated Imperial by 3 goals to 1. Start of the how they were able to facilitate one of the best of ways. The last 5 matches coming into this, they defeated Bakara by 2 goals to 0, lost to Bino Living, played a 1-1 draw against Bino Sport Club, defeated Dana's FC by 5 goals to 1, tracked Ijebu Tigers 2 goals to 0. They played their outstanding of the match day 13 fixture against Imperial away from home, where they defeated Imperial by reflects one of the best of all, to see one of the best of football in the feelings of how they will surely end this season well. 3 points difference separating these 2 sides. Atlantic Business seed second on the log table with 39 points, 36 for Sapphire. If they win this game, they'll surely go same points. With Atlantic Business to still fight for the LI Cup. After confirming we are limited to be champion of the 2025-2026 TCC League season, the best of all is just to feel one of the feelings to end the season well on a brighter note and on the best place on the log table to see an interesting page to finish log on the table as second, third, or fourth to get the LI Cup ticket. We go straight to the lineup of the home side in today's game. Atlantic Business goalkeeper is Dominic. So surprised to see Albert Wahab drop to bench for today's game. Friday calling us Idris, Owobo, Sabitu, Wisdom, Bolaji, Inibong, Chinozo, Moyosore, Tantolo, and Olumide completes the starting lineup of the Atlantic Business in this game. One of the best of way as the central referee leads us in attack for today's game to get this part of the match day 21 fixture on the way with Atlantic Business in the white and white shorts against Sapphire FC sides who are the defending champion but unable to defend the title this season. Hopefully they'll bounce back better in the coming season. Now we have one of the best of all to see how they can just possibly be champion again. Surely will be the best of all and the best of time to see what best may come out of this game. Daniel is being trusted to play from the left wing position. This surely will be one of the best of all to see what the best of the result surely will be at the end of this game. Interesting stuff of football. Best of time to precise. One of the best of memories in this game. Anti-Business will have opportunity to come forward. Oh, the fact of being a contender to finish top of the table. See how the memories of being a champion after losing some important matches. Given the best of opportunity for the enemy to the crown champion of these 2025. It's another trusted goalkeeper in goal. Surely will give him the best of opportunities as well for the whole 90 minutes of this game. For the best of expression. Thank you very much, Ali, for squaring off on this flight. Yeah, good dollar. We're having the coverage and the broadcast of the match day 21 TCCLEAGUE'26. Moving massive business at home, welcoming Sapphire. Adam Ismail, that wasn't really encouraging from the midfielder, was free to hack the ball. Should have done better, makes it easy for goalkeeper to catch, no problem for dominating goal. See what comes out. Just heading the ball. To see what the best of football and the result of this game surely will be for the best side. Surely means nothing but victory in this game. Keep on the left hand side advantage.
We have the wisdom level of strong man.
A free header! What a perfect goal! A wonderful delivery of ball there from tonight. And the heading was just too strong for goalkeeper Dominic to score. What a perfect start. And it's Joshua Ibrahim once again, who was on discussion away from home against Int'l FC. I've opened discovery in a very strong way again. It's a strong heading and nothing for Dominic to do about that. What a perfect start into this game.
I think Bolaji should have done more. He had the chance to, but he's still very early in the game for Atlantic Business to come. They've come from behind several matches. And they are yet to lose. 2 weeks now. Speak to Atlantic Business. Anyone takes it deep into
more disappointing with the way Atlantic Business started late into this game. You talk about the delivery of Junai who locate Joshua Ibrahim in a good position. The center forward was expecting the cross. It just strong heading, and that was just too strong for Dominic to stop. And to put the visitors on the same soil, they both share out their home ground. Their first meeting at home.
A chance for attacking. Oh, that was trust me, Atlantic Business equalize the scoreboard soon. They have a fantastic lineup. So they lost the score. Olumide has the power to shoot, and they just need to keep calm and communicate. Outside, Sapphire unable to beat.
The throw for Atlantic Business, who are still in disbelief how they proceeded just too early into this game. But there's still plenty of time to play in this game, plenty of time to play before half time. Both sides will have the best of the 90 as one more to go before the end of the season. Despite confirming the only to be champion, there's still more to still play for, to fight for the highlight ticket and still see how they can finish well on the log table. Sapphire will be pushing to close the margin and close the points with Atlantic Business will sit second on the log table with 39 points. Just 3 point difference separating these two sides.
Atlantic Business will ball now. So left to chase. He has 2 defenders to beat, and the Sapphire defender quick to intercept the ball. The first thing in danger zone, throwing for Atlantic Business. We are not in any hurry to score, but we sure love to equalize the scoreboard this half and turn around to claim victory. Winston Megodo. Oh, that was a lovely ball through, but Tantolon Olumide, was late to react. The Sapphire sends the ball long. Friday Cornelius, a strong man, and one of the best defenders this season for the Creative Championship. He's been solid so far, and the Sapphire are inside the box again. Atlantic Business to make a clearance. Just does that. Olumide Akiwande unable to intercept and keep the chase alive. The Sapphire goalkeeper will look for his nearest man. Atlantic Business are still empty. Looking to intercept the ball there. Ball intercepted. Ball to Kobe. Ball to Shakina Michael. Over with the ball. He beats Salva Sapphire. Keeper header. Oh, that was close.
Well, the cross that comes really close for Atlantic Business equalizer. Fine save made by goalkeeper. The main Ramileko taking the place of Godwin Azubagul in goal for today's game. And it's one of the trusted goalkeepers as well to be in goal for today's game in a much needed game as well. Match day 21 fixture away. It's more important for them to get themselves the right 3 points. They will play the last game next weekend against Bros City. Thank you very much, Mr. M, for the right information. And that surely comes to the end of the TCC 2025-2026 league season. With the mindset of hope, but there is still a lot to play for. We are champions of the 2025-2026 season. A big sorry for Atlantic Business who fought so hard, but have to surrender at the end of the season. But I have to come back next season. Sapphire will come back stronger as well. Long ball this time, 2 more for the Josh correct to chase. It's good to see the sporting director sit for today's game as well. After having enough time on road to just make sure he's live here to encourage and motivate. Because Black Lights hospitality was shown and the quality show last time. We met at the very excellent stadium. Very much sure he will do best and better in today's game as well. Seeing signing by continuing from the captain of the side, Joshua Ibrahim fine heading, which was just too strong for dominating goal. We still have plenty of time to play to see what ends this contest.
Atlantic Business with the ball now. Olumide Akiwande has to move fast. He's unable to. Ball back to Olumide Akiwande. In close for a foul. Checking on Michael doesn't agree.
There is free kick given. Advantage to Sapphire to restart with the backline Ablasis. Adams Ismail with a touch of ball. Too much for the event to chase up from Joshua Ibrahim hasn't even getting himself right in his last 3, 4, 5 matches representing Sapphire scored. He had scored in his last 3, 4 matches in the colours of Sapphire, the captain of the side leading the attack. And in this game, very much important, he's on the score sheet as well with a fine solo heading, which was just too strong for Dominic after a well-delivered free kick from Junai Ayomide. Locates Joshua Ibrahim will exit past Dominic in goal. But since that time, they're yet to test Dominic in goal. And it's their first minute to attend at the break.
Skipper for Atlantic Business and a chance for Atlantic Business to start the attack in the opposite half. Friday continues to take a shot back to Friday continues. And any ball back to Friday. Friday passes to Dominic. Dominic quickly forwards play.
There is a lot of expectation from the both sides in this game.
Atlantic Business still with
The
the
flag
ball.
is up for an offside, which is really coming out a question of after ball. Well, the way the expectation of the league, Atlantic Business had only had a shot on target so far in the last 12 minutes of this game to test goalkeeper in a big way, but they're still coming forward with the best of confidence to see how they can just encourage themselves up front in this game.
Lincoln intercepts the ball still in play to Atlantic Business. That is a foul on Destiny. A man to look out for. He is very sneaky with his shots and can score from wide range. Sapphire will have a lot of defending to do if they had to keep this scoreboard and win this match. Atlantic Business is back in possession. Uniform squares it deep. That is a foul. Oh, nice one says offside. Sapphire should now be more careful as Atlantic Business are now touching more ball possession inside their own house, and we find the pockets very soon. And you know, Atlantic Business never goes down without a fight, and still sitting very strong, second on the table. Ball intercepted. Tantolaru dazzling with the ball. Tantolaru clears to Dominic. Dominic has chance to pass. Friday continues. Inibong almost makes a mistake. Inibong back defending. Friday covers for him. Tango is there. Inibong is causing troubles. Inibong brings the goal kick. That is nice defending from Atlantic Business. Dominic will decide. Ball in play. Atlantic Business are not keeping the ball back. They are looking to quickly equalize the ball. Nice. Oh, that was calculated by Sapphire defenders. Sapphire now in the chase.
Flag raised by the assistant referee indicating for foul from the right to back angle. Both sides are still with the best of confidence, giving one of their best of encouragement to motivate and encourage the fans and see there is still a lot to play for in this game. Free kick from the right inside once again for Atlantic Business to be on the toes, and another encouraging move, not forgetting Risa fast off on the surface. But this time around, the provider of the goal, which was what edged in struggling by Joshua Ibrahim, will have another set-piece responsibility from the right-hand side, Junai Ayomide. The covering numbers of players are running to make a follow-up from the set-piece, including Ablatif will have to overlap with Promise to make a big boost for Steve One to return to the start the lineup of the game. Tonight, Ayomide will take the responsibility of the set piece. He stands on the right to Basango.
Can't do much there. The first thing in play for Sapphire. Dominic, nice touch.
But they go with a heavy ball on her side, another big advantage. It's really looking good to see how these two sides are coming to inflect one of the best of football. And it's surely given them the best of time as well to come on out to play. No serious problem on the player who is okay for Sapphire to let play continue. The best of time, an agility to encourage themselves with a high price of mental anticipation. There is still a lot to play for, but there's still a lot of questions to ask. What hence this season, both sides will have to fight for the best. Like off and just try to aim for an outside position. We're giving out the best of courage and confidence for the centre forward to have the best of flow in this game. The yellow card is going to be shown by centre referees. The first yellow card of the game. Guess it's Adams Ismail. Been booked by the centre referee for this game to become the first player to be booked by centre referee Adams Ismail.
A strong man. Antolin has a chance for swinging. Oh, nice save from Sapphire. The ball goes long into Atlantic Business R. And that's going for Atlantic.
It's really too good to see how these two sides are really been pushing for the maximum 3 points in this game. It's been on out of a mindset of victory for both sides coming to play. And the best chance of this game have really been given the best of opportunity for the side who are serious minded with business to get the points.
Sapphire goalkeeper locking Atlantic Business to the ball. Atlantic Business are taking the time to push for the first goal and equalize the ball. The ball has been
almost close to the equalizer of this game. Both sides are really given the best of their time. The post to the rescue that was almost close for the home side to bring this game back level. Sapphire had really been holding defensively. Atlantic Business have really been giving themselves the best of confidence as well to come forward to attack. Goalkeeper at the main, Remileko, always flying totally. One seen by the Atlantic Business, looks the ball off the goalkeeper's head. And the prospect comes to the rescue that was just almost close to bring this game back level. Still with the time of the confidence. With 18 minutes of football played already. One goal to the bank of Sapphire, goal scored by Joshua at the brain, so breaking this to side. There's still plenty of time to play before half time. Still enough time in the second 45 minutes for both sides to see how they can just document this match day 21 fixture with numbers of fans watching them live on seats and across the globe as well.
Atlantic Business with another chance. They are looking more and more dangerous. Sapphire left to more defending. Although they are leading, Atlantic Business and not giving Sapphire any chance to break and start an attack, with Atlantic Business enjoying the fair share of possession. More passing and more touching inside the Sapphire. Go back to Atlantic Business in down and out, dominate with the ball. More ball play from the left with Olumide Akinwande and Destiny to me, ball back to him, ball back to Olumide. Olumide is pushing and the shot is deflected with Sapphire standing there.
action of a blocking is needed by Abdelaziz Abdelatifu after intercept the run of attack once again from the collective business who are pushing with confidence to just come inside the back line of Sapphire, trying to push forward. They need an equalizer all before half-time break. We have to credit the back line of the Sapphire who are done defensively well. Sapphire are pushing to just consolidate themselves. Atlantic business are given the better confidence as well to attack, but still no breakthrough with the twice attempt of ball which had been meaningful from the host in this game, well tapped by the main Remlek goal.
Ball back to Atlantic business. Destiny to me shoots long range. The ball goes nowhere. Easy catch for the Sapphire goalkeeper.
It's been an easy catch in the goal for the main Remlek who have not really been under much more problems so far from the attempt and goal from Atlantic business in this game, where both sides are given their best, knowing fully well it is more important to get the maximum 3 points in this game. 20 minutes of football played already. Still one goal separating these two sides. On the bench of seeing how important it is to hence the season well. Both sides are pushing to best themselves to hence this season well.
Atlantic business are picking the passing shots, looking to call out the area and break through the pocket. Friday continues. Back to Bolaji. We have scored twice in the last two Atlantic business games with headers from set piece position. Wow, nice ball movement from Int'l. He is an outstanding player. Friday continues sends the ball deep. No communication from Friday and Bolaji.
There is way to see how they can just seal up the memories of what football is really speaking of here from the grassroots level, giving them the best of opportunities to be recognized globally. And this is part of the initiative of TCC League establishment to give opportunity for impressive and outstanding players from different clubs. We have almost 16 clubs playing this TCC League, and we've really recorded numbers of impressive players from different clubs who have really done well to just give themselves the badge of being recognized globally. Atlantic business, if you have another chance, you can see by second referee free kick. It's the Miranda, it's not the best of all, which the defenders of the Sapphire are satisfied with, but it's going Atlantic business way for free kick to possibly test the main Remlek goal. They're pushing heavily from every available angles and range to strike back in this game.
Atlantic business has scored 3 out of 5 from set piece position. A real sign of concern for the Sapphire as they keep committing foul inside their own half. And Atlantic business may look to score again from the set piece position. With Olumide Akinwande, a man who loves to score terrific goals.
Free kick even. He made a sighting goal for goal himself at this time. It goes wide. He wants the sighting to just see how far he can go from that range. Not really a bad attempt at all after having the best of all. Right confidence to shoot from that range, but well watched by goalkeeper. See that attempt. Goes wide. With the time of football to play in this game, still with the confidence of seeing Iris are pushing up. Atlantic business are still with the confidence as well. Both sides are given the best of time to give the best of their tactics in this game. Inside the back line, not still the best of clearance.
Int'l with the ball. Int'l sends it deep to Wisdom. They go to a man of surprise.
Well, things are stepped over by Dixon Daniel. For Atlantic business corner.
Love to score
best of multi to encourage videos across the globe, selecting different legs from different angles and see how best it would be to just motivate and give the best of opportunity outside Nigerian football for the best of legs, which are really been selected from the TCC League. What really matters most is both sides finish well at the end of the season and see how far they'll be able to go in the coming season. But as it stands now, we're just one step to the end of the season, confirming Beyond Limit to be champion, and every other team to as well speak up to the end of the season and see how far they'll be able to go for the new TCC League season. But as it stands now, Atlantic Business are still holding the ball possession in advantage, coming deep, offering to come and penetrate the back line of Sapphire, who are not ready to concede all before halftime. There is still much hope. They played against a very good attacking Atlantic Business side, but still well coordinated Sapphire back line are still doing the needful of this game. 26 minutes of football play. It's been a wild show of football from the both sides. Dixon had really done extremely well from that left back position. First time he's been called to be in the starting lineup to start as a first starter for Sapphire.
Follow up with the parents, ball back to Atlantic Business, a long pass.
That is a foul seen by centre referee this time on Abdulatif. The two centre-back pairing for Sapphire in this game had really been having the best of communication and coordination. Talking of Emmanuel Ilesami and Abdulatif, flag is off on outside. It's a surprise call. The player not really satisfied with the assistant referee flag. I guess it's Ahmed Ayuba, who's operating from the right back position to join the attack up front. But this time, well called by the assistant referee flag for an offside. Both sides have really been given one of the best of multi and encouraging active football to see how they enter a matchday 21 fixture. It's been a rivalry game, and these two sides made. The first meeting was still this same stadium, where Sapphire was at home. The Atlantic Business by 2 goals to 1.
But that was just too much advice for Only to contain. Goalkeeper Sapphire, who is still not looking very strong, with Atlantic Business causing more trouble, looking to square the scoreboard in this half. Back to Atlantic Business, that was a sloppy pass. Sapphire looking to break through. With a bad tackle, and he shows the second yellow of the game. Looking for Sapphire inside the defensive half of Atlantic Business, and Atlantic Business have come from behind. They did it against the champion when they beat them on March 30. And the ball goes inside Atlantic Business half. Nice to
who struck a ball with a rebound of ball from Adams Ismail, increased the margin, and that surely to halftime break might give the visitors a cemented lead that surely should be their second win over Atlantic Business this season. After their first meeting, what they say have a victory in advantage of Sapphire with defeated Atlantic Business by a point cross. That was almost close to pull one back. A rich point should have been. That was another meaningful cross. But you talk about the goal from Sapphire's side. Save was well made by Dominic. And Adams Ismail was in a good position to make the rebound and put the visitors 2 goals up in this game. That surely should be enough to seal their 3-point to a halftime break. With 14 minutes to still play, still plenty of time to play. But nevertheless, Sapphire had really been showing the seriousness and they are meaning business in this game. To go same point with Atlantic Business, who was sitting second on the log table, and they surely season is still not yet over. They may just still finish the season as a runner-up. Still widely open. I mean, they may as well have to feel a little smile on his face. Seeing that second goal from Adams Ismail, a big relief. And that surely will give them the multi of how next season surely would look like under Ato Pereira. What a big signing for Sapphire, big win to get a signature of Ato Pereira to be in charge on touchdown.
Oh, that was close. But let's continue this match because Sapphire offside, but the ball goes going anywhere.
Right now to better up their ways and see how they can fill up to Int'l, one of the best. Dina photography joining the live TikTok as well. Thank you very much. As well, I'm still having the best of time to use the special time, lots of motive to you can also support the live broadcast of this game.
Atlantic Business do not seem to be under any pressure at all. They are keeping the position, keeping the passes. Looking for the best opportunities to get one back.
Right hand to really feel one of the best of football pushing up into this game. Long ball forward. The defender have to do their man interception. Abdulaziz had really been brilliant in the back line, coordinating with a long ball of attack from Atlantic Business. Well, Detwit trying to take that solid place to be trusted by the head coach as well. To have that big confidence in Abdulaziz as one of the strongest centre back as well. Another throw, this time will try to by Winston. They will surely be giving themselves the right of confidence how they can just test themselves before halftime of this game. Winding up to see how sudden it's becoming in the last 2-3 matches of Atlantic Business. By coming into this game up here. Unreplied at the moment, and it's becoming a difficult task.
He's done to cross. Assistant referee says, okay, well, right. I would have had that was a chunk. Ball still in danger zone. Atlantic Business can snatch. Sapphire has to be more careful with the back passes. Nicely intercepted by Ijebu, who has been impressive in this match. Friday coming in to Ijebu, destiny to be back to Ijebu. Ijebu is deploying.
Wait to see how these two sides will give up their best week. 10 minutes of football to still play, plus what a little stoppage time will be before half time. It's Atlantic Business at home now. Sapphire 2 for the match day 21 fixture of the TCC League 25-2026. It's already confirmed Dina needs to be champion. But nevertheless, both teams are playing for pleasure and better opportunity to finish well on the log table, which it's confirmed the season shortly will come to an end next weekend. Sapphire will play Broad City to end the season and see what the stand will be on the log table at the end of the game against Broad City next weekend. There's still more to play for, not just to be a champion, but just to finish on the log table. Daniel is another player to watch out for, another young talented left back who has really been improvising to showcase himself to the world how industrious he is. See how he can as well be trusted to be given a playing opportunity. He gets the opportunity to start with the project, making his way to play the highlights, and now with the senior team with Sapphire FC. Big win for the young talented left back. One of the projects for joining the highlights, joining the Sapphire team as the senior team. One of the highly rated left back. Given his best of time to explore to the world, how talented he is, first man of the video prediction. Daniel? Good part to see what best will come from this game. Both sides are still waiting up to see what the result of this game will surely be to change the stand on the log table, but not going to change Premier League stance on the log table as being champion.
Kanto with the ball. Kanto tries to Olumide Akinwande. Olumide has not plenty of options. The ball back to Atlantic Business.
And numbers of players of Atlantic Business down inside the area of the Sapphire to making follow up from their attempts. There is going to be a call of the medics on the players down at the moment for the Atlantic Business after making a follow up from the attempt after colliding together. There is going to be need of a call of the medics, but again he's been assisted by the captain on the side, Chinazo. Make sure his teammate is okay to let play continue with a little time to still play before half-time break. And finally, the call of the medics is needed on the player down. Jesse Stantolo. The call of the medics. Do not look the time of the worry on the midfielder will collide with his own teammate. Sees the young talented midfielder down at the moment with time running out before half-time break. Behind with 2 heavy goals, unreplied at the moment. But there is still plenty of time to play for a possible fight of combat. As it stands, we've only been able to test the main red level twice with a minute for attempt. Nothing to shake the goalkeeper and goal. There's always a pay for everything. After being attended to by the medics, I guess the midfielder should be okay to let play continue with 6 minutes to still play. Intervention of the interaction. Thank you very much. Play will resume back after Int'l attention by the medics is okay. Sometimes Destiny with 5 minutes to play. Atlantic Business should surely be asking themselves questions who are really went from considering 2 goals in space of each half. With another 45 minutes to still play. There is still a lot of questions to be asked. There will still question more before full time. Long ball forward now with a dead ball of attack. No foul is given by referee. It's a late call on Steve Warlock. Short of a case, easy for Dominic to catch. The broader reaction for pushing off with the best of interaction. and for simplicity. Through flexible turning of ball this time. Checking the move in the middle of the area, trying to just reposition themselves up front.
Legs on the rival, that would have been a goal for intercepted by Dipo. Ball with Wisdom Legodo.
That's well blocked by the defender to set the forward corner wall on job by Dixon Daniel. Another interception of ball is given for Atlantic Business Way with little time to report for the 5 minutes of this game. We'll have another chance from this corner as they pushing with a mindset of pulling one back before halftime break to still consolidate their hats. Fine cross once again is well dealt with by Joshua Ibrahim who has to assist the defender. The centre forward has really been everywhere on the field of play so far in this game. Still dedicating himself to the best of time to assist the defender.
Sloppy pass from Friday and he will not correct his mistake. Sapphire didn't do much with that chance.
Another straight goal from the centre referee, which will be for Atlantic Business free kick. Required over Sabitu. Referee will have to have some more for the Sapphire player. Ijebu. Asking a referee question what exactly went wrong with that challenge. 2 minutes to play to the 4:45 of this game. Still looking more deeply and gently with a lot of omniscience, act of concentration and readiness from Sapphire, who are coming all out, minding of their business and giving out their best of actions, coming falling in their 3 points in this game, and they're doing it in an extreme way. It's another needed strong hand of ball there from the main Remeleke who are actually intercept across the center for a corner into the late minutes of this first 45. They're pushing deadly with an outright of confidence to just possibly get one more goal. Atlantic Business as well, giving themselves a outright of confidence to possibly fight for a comeback, get one goal in this game, give them the hope of coming all out to attack in the second half. We have opportunity from this corner. Revenant with another interception that is going to be given for Risa Francis. No kick. Right now, 2 seconds to play to the 4:45 minutes of this game, which what the additional time of this 4:45 will be. Still, the match day 21 featuring Bobby, Atlantic Business at home, welcoming Sapphire on the same ground. I saw that but referee not interested in adding much more time to this 4:45 minutes of this game. And to the end of this match day 21 fixture, half-time whistle from the center referee live at the Dipo Stadium is Atlantic Business 0, Sapphire FC 2. We see you for the second 45 minutes. Yeah. So I want inside about it. Second up back on the way, it's Junior in advantage of Sapphire, who are leading comfortably by 2 goals thanks to Joshua Ibrahim and Adams Ismail strike. Separates these two sides to half-time. Now we're back for the second 45 minutes of this great contest. The match day 21 fixture of the TCCLEAGUE '26 season, which has confirmed we are limit to the champions. Still plenty of time to play for a possible turnaround for active business, more of opportunities as well for Sapphire to score many goals in the second half and seal this game with enough margin. Take a 45 minutes to answer that question and see. Only the clearance is done by the defender. Much with expectation, much with hope, much with belief. Not with a better hope and expectation of belief. Foul seen by a referee for Sapphire that's his advantage. We talk about their composure and coordination in the back line. They had rights of a better penetration when they attack. Dixon had really been commanding in the left back. And believe to see what facts may come at the end of the contest of this game with the 45 minutes of still play. Still a long journey for these two sides to climb the mountain.
Atlantic Business have made 2 changes in the squad with Sapphire.
Back now to give the best of the contest of this game to Hensley's match day 21 fixture war, pretty given in advantage of Sapphire. As they still launching possibly for goal number 3. They had the best of chance all through half time thanks to Joshua Ibrahim, fine heading of ball, and Adams Ismail rebound, found the breakthrough, found the back of the net, another long ball, shooting. Exchange from the left hand side, but the flag is off out of the assistant referee for an offside goal. That should be a relief for Atlantic Business free kick.
We are seeing now of the about losing the William got 6 at the top of
intercepted by Sapphire to the defender. Currently recognizing one of the best of all to see what best of the result will surely come from this game as they have to fight for a possible comeback and lack of business. A high mountain to climb. They have to give themselves the best of all how they can just positively turn things around in this game. Right, so the team, all they can just push for the best of attack in this game. Plenty of time to play in the second half of this game. 5 minutes to the start of the second half. See enough time for both sides to give the best of results for the fans watching them across the globe, outside Nigeria, live there at Dipo Dina Stadium as well, giving the best of support. Sapphire will have the best of relief. Been able to captivate their best 2 moments after that time. 2 goals separating these two sides. The man Ramleku was only tested twice all through last time from an Atlantic Business attack. And nothing to beat the goalkeeper in goal. He's taking the place of covering as he was doing goal for the team. Good for Atlantic Business goalkeeper. The left back trying to join forward in attack. And I must say the main Remlek have been trusted to bring goal for to this game and really being the best of the head coach, trust and trust the goalkeeper for to this game. That's right off attack and still the best ball control. Ethan Widodo will have to overlap from the right back to join in space of confidence. After a start back with the main Remlek, it's a dangerous pass the goalkeeper will have to make a quick clearance. Not the best communication of ball between the two centre backs and the goalkeeper will have to reach a shot back pass to the main Remlek who will have to quickly intercept for the needed clearance. With a launch of ball. It's a longer ball from both goalkeepers. At the moment, the main deep down, that's really serious on the goalkeeper. Complaining with a challenge there from the Atlantic business player. Apologies there. I'm not really serious on the goalkeeper. We need to rise up and let me continue. I don't know to see how the best of the result is going to come in the second half of this game. With the approach becoming best for Sapphire now with the exchange of passes now to come forward now. There are options coming forward now. This time decided to release to the right inside. A pocket ball sends it back to where it's coming from. Not the best across to be the defenders of the Atlantic Business who strategize themselves back to impact the ball position quickly. Coming out of right of base of ball. Sapphire will hope they can sit on this 2-goal lead even if they are unable to score more goals. Atlantic Business will have to attack more and 2 more home runs if they have to fight for a point in this game. As it stands now with the result, Sapphire will go third on the log table. 10 points with Atlantic Business, who may have to do better in the last game next weekend. May have to get the best of the result at the end of the season.
Strong decision going into the kickoff final in Int'l.
Norway looking like a proper start into the second half of this game for Atlantic Business, who are struggling to play hop run. They had a quick and a perfect start all through the half time, testing goalkeeper the main Remlek numbers of times. They good to find a breakthrough and find the back of the net. Jumping out to see Aaron Sapphire and able to connect themselves and give themselves the right confidence to play. Having 2 goals in the bank, separating these 2 sides, and actually will give them the best of push to approach their last game against Broad City. Foul seen by referee from the centre circle, advantage Atlantic Business way. As they still find a hard trying to what the end of the contest of the game surely will be. A lot of time just to play. There is a previous reaction from the head coach of Atlantic Business from the touchline, not really satisfied with the centre referee decision.
Ball is
the best of drama and after football, feeling off what the best of the result of the game surely would be. Second half really looking more to struggle for Athletic Business to play.
Athletic Business are yet to have a shot. Second half, the Sapphire fully blocking their defense. Go back to the Sapphire. Impossible comeback. Substitution for Athletic Defense. Alieka Bassi in. 4.
Pretty given an advantage of Athletic Business to strike for goal. Nothing were clear. Chance to possibly go and the pros to the rescue. Almost close. Athletic Business almost get a long back in the game, but the pros to the rescue. Each keep can believe in himself and he thinks like an opponent. They should have pulled one back. Their precious moment in the game. What a chance that was. What a relief it could have been. What a lucky we survived that kick. And the Poles come to the rescue in a big way. What a chance that was. And you can big message and a call. Almost close. The Woodrow to the rescue. And that chance was almost to give Athletic Business that hope of this fighting for it back in the game. What a dreadful half hour. Now Mr. Fowl will have an opportunity to foul on Holiday. Passing foul at Holiday is going to be a yellow card. Referee not interested in following the offender for a challenge. Coming the first player of Athletic Business in the game to the football and center referee incorrected to be the second player of Athletic Business report in the game. Challenge on Holiday at his fair. Right now to part of their whole free kick even. Let's go up earlier from the first goal from the set piece, well delivered by Dina, the Iron Media with a strong heading of ball from Joshua Ibrahim. This time it's a long one and it's direct to the hands of Dominic, who has no problem to go from there. Last touch off ball from the wrist of back to the air. It's going to keep moving the front play. So Athletic Business who are now coming live. now they're raising up hands to get the referee call, but finally Stephen for Sapphire advantage. Abbas Tawheed, thank you very much for joining. Another influential player who plays for MNNSC. And just as an influential player who has really been having the best of times to represent MNN. So giving the best of time to this guy, another fantastic player from the middle of the area. Abbas Tawheed has numbers of world recorded time representing MNN from previously, who has well been playing for MNN in the coming NNO season. Back to the field of play with 62 minutes of football play. Still the 2 goals scored all through half-time, separating the two sides. Right now to see how best they will be able to push up in this game with 28 minutes to still play.
Sapphire are sitting deep in the box, making it difficult for
Coming out to see how fast they will be able to see. Passing by referee. Way too good with a best of encouragement. How much can you do after show more light? And I'll go sharing this video. There's another soft ball from the center referee. As they push in with a mindset the ball. Confirm him and then as well defeated a classic business in the TSL League. They are still struggling and suffering another defeat. At the moment, losing to the defending champion. It's going to be Oman away record win for Sapphire over Atlantic Business in the Hastings way. First meeting was in September, where Sapphire defeated Atlantic Business by 2 goals to 1. And the second meeting at the moment now is still the same Sapphire, where at the moment proving their superiority over Atlantic Business, that they are champion of football when they play on the field of play. Second time they're meeting this season, it's another big record for Sapphire to claim their win over Atlantic Business. 25 minutes to still play. 25 possible minutes to still see how Atlantic Business can positively continue around in this game. There is going to be a call of the medics on the player down at the moment for Atlantic Business. And as well, Sapphire, nothing really serious on the Atlantic Business player, Sapphire player, he's down. A quick call of the medics is needed, trying to figure out where exactly he is. Player down at the moment for Sapphire exercise. He's being surrounded by his own teammates to make sure it's okay before the arrival of the medics. Before this game from the fans of Atlantic Business. Becoming a different scenario entirely. and it's still really looking good for the best of time. Sapphire will have the best of moments as well to enjoy one of the best of moments to see how they can just significantly make the difference. The record is still well set by Sapphire. Good ball control there from tonight, pushing the attack forward now. This may be promising from the left hand side. Another flag raised by the assistant referee, surprisingly. That will be a big relief there for like the business backline from the flag raised by the assistant referee. One outside. Quick one to the captain on the side. Like the business are still having a slight of hope to fight for a possible comeback in this game, which Sapphire are not ready to concede. They will be pushing for their possible finishes in this game as well. The outstanding performance against Int'l and the outstanding gameplay last week really motivating them to approach this game with a mindset of another victory. After the push in Int'l on the principal stadium 3 goals to 1. Coming into this picture as well with a mindset of getting another victory to record 3 straight wins in a row. Joshua Ibrahim once again, the opener of this encounter. Ijebu, not rightly sentenced by Adam Sesmai, who scored the second goal for Sapphire in this game. From whoever and will have from the bench and fans of and like the business of Sapphire with the assistant referee flag. And the media checking it in the play. There is still a little time to play to see how the positive reaction of these attractive business will be able to cement themselves and console themselves to this heavy defeat. Another player down at the moment where the referee will have to qualify the men who comes again to game 2 for Sapphire FC side. Quickly in the net on the play down. Look at expression it's all about. After being attentive, there is going to be double substitution. Double leg.
Sorry for Idris. Definitely comes off for Sanders.
Go forward. Come back after the play. I think the Escobar toward the ball contact, very lucky. Don't get any foul contact, otherwise the referee Ijebu is okay and needs the referee approval to let him in and let play continue. The right back has been fantastic in this game and the throw surely signifies the fitness of Ijebu for the center referee to give him the approval to let the right back come on the field to play. Ball to the sky. Right now to give the best of football and encourage viewers across the globe, across Nigeria, within Nigeria, having access to cover and broadcast TCC League. There are a lot of talent from the grassroots to give them better opportunity outside Nigerian football, and this is a part of the initiative why TCC League is finished. The call for a greener pastor outside Nigeria. the most dazzling brilliant midfielder in the middle of the area who has always been for during playing time. With a possible trial on Nigerian football today, the best of the football career, get the signature with winner factor. John Wall representing Sapphire, and all the very best to the darling midfielder, which we hope to smile at the end of a signature outside Nigerian football. There is going to be double substitutions any moment from now from the Sapphire bench, as they're preparing to introduce Ijebu and I guess with the introduction of Dipo, who wasn't available for the game against Imperial for the outstanding match day 13 fixture where they defeated Imperial by 3 goals to 1. But in this game, being called to action as well, but he's starting this game from the bench. So surprising, was not part of the team that traveled with Sapphire in the game against Imperial FC on the outstanding game. But he's back. The player I do compare his playing side to the former Manchester City, the Belgian international Calvin De Bruyne, who have a teammate as well to showcase himself to the world, how talented and much influential and dramatic he is when opportunities are given to play. It's going to be the last leg of the game for the man who scored the second goal for Sapphire in this game. Adams Ismail will now be making way for David Okan. And I guess it's going to be Joshua Ibrahim to be sacrificed for Chinedu Onyeka. Adams Ismail is the player sacrificed for David Okan. And Promise Amenka is the player sacrificed for Chinedu Onyeka. Ragnar to still give themselves little hope to fight for a goal reduction. Long goal forward now. This may be promising. Really poor. And then it was just a challenge to just give them the best of hope. How they can just possible fight for something meaningful. But the first one wasn't the best of one. And a relief of attack that was meant to penetrate the back line of Sapphire. Did not hear anything possible but as left it with them to pay for that meaningful attack. And nothing to this one ahead. The break is going up running in time on the second half of the game. I guess they need to just do more hop runs. Go back to the drawing table ahead of the last game. Thank you very much. Senior PR Audio for time sacrifice to join the live broadcast of this. To wait to just give your best of motivation and encouragement as well to go grassroots football and as well. For Sapphire, but we hope to have the best of news ending with a signature for the factor who have really played the team with the choice. They have started a big point for their signature. It's outstanding display for Sapphire. The business of keep pushing for attack. If the point crossing won't tackle by the defender, will have to be on his toes with a head in the ball. Jump power there from Alade Akifewa, who seems to be short. But he talked about his jump power to win the ball on air. Really vital. We'll have to drop back or see to the defender. It's a vital interception from the midfielder. We'll have to do that my duty. Recuperate the leg to make sure the recovery and wins all area ball. Did not put his defender and his goalkeeper to threat. Winning the area ball when it needed clearing. And fine heading of ball rightly needed. Over Daniel is as well Johnny. Another solid man. I always compare his playing style. Former French international and Chelsea. Plays for Barcelona City. Former FC a better player before joining Barcelona. Another solid man in the middle of the area of Daniel. To compare his playing style. Give the best of encouragement and see how it's going to be. There is another player now at the moment for Sapphire. Going to be assisted by the referee to lift him up. It's not going to be a single goal for the medics on the player down. Time really running out. Thank you very much, Sir 50. For the show of love. Right now, to still see what the time of this football surely will be. Number Daniel will surely see tomorrow against Dina FC in Lagos. Thank you very much for your time well spent to join this live broadcast. Atlantic big men are still pushing with hope of pulling one back in this game. Time to score! Feel the noise from the fans as well. They know there is another crucial chance. Another begging moment for Atlantic business to pull one back. And it still comes begging. How in heck did they want their chances to come? They've had numerous chances in the second half of this game to score, but they just seem to be unlucky. Today is not just destined for them to find the back of the net. Maybe they have to come back next time. Because today it seems to just be an unlucky day in office for the head coach and including the player who had really struggled to play all tremendous game. 7 to 9 minutes of football play, with 11 minutes to still play. Plus what the stoppage time will be. It's the table minds and main fitness who leads by 2 goals to the other. Seeing Atlantic business begging for victory, with Sapphire are proving superiority all and of the field of play. Football, really improvising one of the best of football to significantly make the big play. Have the best of time to play for grassroots tomorrow against Dina FC from the Int'l Cup, where they top the table as well from the Int'l as well. But we are back for business for the TCC League Matchday 21 fixture. At the moment, the visitors on the same side they share as their home ground, as their home soil, as their home territory. The visitors lead the home side, the home by 2 goals to 0. On a Monday evening like this, to start a new week, Sapphire are proving to be better in play than Atlantic business. Atlantic surprise conceded. Taking in a very much promising area, wins excellently well, but it's out of play for throw while seen by the referee flag. For goalkeeper will make that proper ball control. just be to end this game. Way good with the confidence approaching this game. And it's the better side who leads by 2-0. And that reason shows they're here for business. It ends this way. They go top on the log table with 39 points. 10 points with a black business. There is going to be another call of action on goalkeeper down. The main run for Sapphire. To the piece of there as well for the goalkeeper in goal. Second half had not even been so hard and washed. So as well at the ball, we've been making sure what the action of this game globally. Broadcast on the Sapphire YouTube channel. For viewers, I can't know the need to have access to at the moment, the main rem level is going to take 2 bad minutes. For time wasting tactics from the goalkeeper. From the top player of the Sapphire, which was by the referee in the game. There is substitution made. The provider of the first goal is making way for Tana. Is introduced to take the place of tonight the provider of the first goal with a strong heading of ball from after the team has been brilliant in this game in the back line. Each and every way the forward line is recovering and just been excellent. You talk about his composure, you talk about his ball recovery, ball rates of ball clearance, he's been top notch. And he's ready to take the place of Patricia Lalico to fight for the place of Yoma Sunday as well. For his performance in this game, he's showing, he's growing every day. Thank you very much, Daniel, I really appreciate it. Play still continue, no foul deep. For the last 5 minutes of this game, president of Sapphire, having the chance to be the match commentator for Sapphire's game. As well, the sporting director for the recommendation. As well, Mr. MA for the recommendation with Victor Alibola. We both met last season for the animal player with the banner. We showed the best support. Of mouth, out of middle of the advantage is not really having a set of time. We're having a mood swing. Frank Rossi are still yelling out. Atlantic business of fighting seriously to pull one back. Not to just go back home empty-handed. Likes to see the main trying everything possible to keep clean sheet in this game. Atlantic business may just have to go back home empty-handed. Big win it will be for Sapphire. They will surely Atlanta business. Slowly have to surrender that second position. The goal difference is in advantage of Atlanta business. Sapphire is taking charge as the head coach from Brazil and enjoying the style in Nigeria to enjoy how football is being played in Nigeria from Brazil. Sapphire has still not done yet, possibly to push for goal number 3. So let me call that 3 part of the defender. We're already approaching 90 of this game with 1 minute to play. Plus, what's the stoppage time of the 90 will be? 4,000 likes? Really encouraging. Go ahead for everyone who has done it. Try to strike! That was just too wide. I hope the post. That was really close to pull one back. The energy one is called. That's the talent shown. Comfort from the inside. Despite the defeat, hospitality is too well shown. They will play Ghana's. And the last game of the match day 22 fixture to make the easy. On paper, maybe a convincing victory for that Atlanta business. On field of play, we might see a different scenario of Ghana's to claim victory over Atlanta business. Sapphire will play Broad City in the last game as well on day 6. Well done, Joe. Excellent goal. Line is given for throw. 90 minutes of football played already. Into stopping time. Chance to move on ball! No flag raised! Waiting for additional time to show my position. But I had again the flag was raised. Assistant referee. Warwick Church, even if the flag wasn't raised. Chance. That's not a flag raise. He's not nice. Super Daniel. Nigeria Undo Kante. Thank you very much for this. See you tomorrow, God willing. Okay, involving Ghana's at home to welcome Brazil. Stadium. They still want to add to the tally and add to the problem of Atlanta business in this game. They're causing upset upon upset for Atlanta business in this game. They're adding to the problem in this game. Oh, you have to feel sorry for Atlantic business. We'll never find the back of the net. They were able to find the back of the net in their first meeting where they won. Support Balogun is the next player to be introduced by Marisa Fires aside. It's going to be the last hit of the game for Amra Yuba. Next way for Sabu. Saved by Dominic. That was almost close for Richard Barry, top goal of the night. That was his first reflexes in the second half of this game. He had not really had much work to do in the second half of this game. Blessing. They wanted to go on Tigers. They wanted Monday, 16 against the Tigers. like the fourth meeting was 2-1. Same scoreline in the first meeting. we actually recorded the second meeting of the second leg at Atlantic Business home ground. For the fourth-time whistle, it is Atlantic Business disappointing result. 1, well-determined and organized with Sapphire 2. We see you next week, God willing, for the last kickoff of the TCCLEAGUE'26 season. Involving with Sapphire 2 and welcoming Cross City. Thank you very much for being part of the broadcast. My name is Bashir Ibrahim. I will go with so far has been Victor Adebola alongside Mr. Amen. We'll see you next week, God willing. And bye for now. God willing against Rock City. Having the coverage on the broadcast of the match they just won the league. Atlantic Business at home welcoming Adam Ismail. That wasn't really encouraging from the midfielder.
Back to Shakira Michael. Over with the ball. He beats Sapphire. Keeper header. Oh, that was close.
Got the cross that right to Basango.
Can't do much there. The first thing in play for Sapphire. Dominic, nice catch.
From the host in this game, well tapped in by the main Ramlek goal.
Ball back to Atlantic Business. Destiny to me. Shoots long range. The ball goes nowhere. Easy catch for Sapphire. And the ball goes inside Atlantic Business half.
Second win over Atlantic Business this season. After the first meeting, what they say have a victory in advantage of Sapphire with defeated Atlantic Business by it's a point cross! That was almost close to
in no hurry to equalize. They change. They tries it to change. So it's destiny to me.
Goal in this game, give them the hope of coming all out to attack in the second half. We have opportunity from this corner. Of Atlantic Business to strike for goal. Nothing were clear. Chance to possibly forward. And the cross to the rescue. Let's go up earlier from the first goal from the set piece ball delivered by United Iron Media with a strong heading of ball from Joshua Ibrahim. It's a long one and it's direct to the hands of Dominic. For a greener pastor outside my the business of keep pushing for attack. It's a fine crossing. Well tackled by the defender. We'll have to. Thank you very much for your time well spent to join this live broadcast. Atlantic business are still pushing with hope of pulling one back in this game. Time to score! The provider of the first goal with a strong heading of ball from Atlantic business are fighting seriously to pull one back. Not to just go back home empty and line is given for throw. 90 minutes of football played already. Into stopping time. Just to pull one ball! Alongside Mr. Mayor. We'll see you next week, God willing, and bye for now.